Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time to crack open a box of Aether Revolt. So, yesterday, or Friday, I don't know when this is going to go up exactly, was release day for Aether Revolt, which means that today, we need to crack open a box and see if we can get a little bit lucky, open some sweet expeditions, or inventions rather, maybe some good mythics, we'll see. So let's rip it open and see what we can find. Assuming I can get it open. Good lord, this is sealed. Wizards! Alright, yep. Well, we know it's a legit official box because not only was it sealed with the official Wizards wrapping, as you can see, but it was very tightly sealed. Alright, box officially open. Alright, pack number 1 of Aether Revolt. And like before, basically, the idea with these boxes are we are going to pretty much skip through the commons because they're valueless. We will be looking for Fatal Push as uncommons, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, so let's go. Skip through these commons. Ooh, Crusher. Solvent, pretty expensive. Where's our uncommon? Alright, uncommon time. Number 1. Hidden Herbalist, not bad. Renegade Rallier, pretty good, could be modern playable. Tezzeret's Touch. This is actually a loaded pack of uncommons, and our rare is Disallow. Reasonable, not great, but it's fine. Some value. Anything special? Swamp, Thopter, and back to the beginning. So first rare, Disallow, reasonable. I think it's a good card, and it'll see a lot of play. Is it valuable? Not super valuable. Alright, so let's skip through some commons here, find the uncommons. We have Deadeye Harpoonist, Vengeful Rebel, Lifecraft Awakening, no Fatal Push, and a Karizev, Skyship Raider. Pretty sweet. Do we get the Legendary Monkey too? No Legendary Monkey. Alright, well, what good is our Karizev if we don't have a Ragavan to go with it? On to pack 3. So really rooting for an expedition. That would make this box worthwhile. Or invention, rather. I keep saying expedition. Uncommon. Is this an uncommon? Skyship Plunderer. Reverse Engineer. Also, these improvised cards are going to be solid. I'm definitely excited to play that one. Servo Schematic. Rare is Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Could be a good combo card. And a servo token. Alright. On to pack 4. Nothing really high value yet at all. Get through the commons. Alright. Ironclad Revolutionary. Hidden Herbalist, again, second one. Reckless Racer. Rishkar's Expertise. Not a bad rare. Oh, there's our Ragavan. We got there. Karizev was last pack. Now we have a Ragavan to go with it. Since it's legendary, we only need one. I will be interested to see. I haven't actually looked what the price on Ragavan is. It probably won't be super expensive, even though it's attached to a mythic, just because it's legendary, so you only ever need one of them. Ooh. Alright. Daredevil Dragster. Ironclad Revolutionary. Perilous Predicament. Merchant's Dockhand is our rare. And we have a foil. Reservoir Walker. Alright, not an exciting foil. Probably fine in limited. Also, not a very good rare. So, another not great pack. So far, I say we're running... I was going to say below average, but based on the value of these boxes, I don't even know if it's really below average. You really just need to open either super good with your mythics or open a Invention. Winding Constrictor, solid uncommon. This is going to see a lot more play than people think. I think it's actually going to be very good. Illusionist Stratagem, Thopter Arrest. Rare is Green Wheel Liberator, another card that might be a lot better than people think, and nothing. Well, I guess I'll pull aside Winding Constrictor for now. I really think that that's going to see a ton of play in Standard. It's good on its own, and it is very easy to get some +1/+1 counter synergies. But still, no mythics, no inventions, no high-end rares even. So far, so bad for our box. Man, if Ironclad Revolutionary was Fatal Blow, we'd be rich. I think it's like the third one we've opened. Maverick Thopterist, Engaging Giant, Dark Intimations. Oh my god. Alright. My vote for the worst rare right now. I just don't think that card is very good. And it feels even worse because there's no Nicole Bolas in Standard. Alright, well, we haven't got that far in our box. There's still time to turn it around with some sweetness. Let's see. Scrapper Champion. Restoration Specialist. There's a Fatal Push. So that's a good one. Like a $5 uncommon-ish. Gonna be good in every format. So we want as many of these as possible. Our rare is... Ooh, Yahani's Expertise. So that's one of the better rares to open. And Token and Land. So that's actually a reasonable pack. Fatal Push and Yahani's Expertise. That's the first pack we've opened that really feels like a winner. But we're not even a third of the way through our box yet, so we still have time. Still hoping for that Invention to make everything wonderful. Treasure Keeper. Invigorated Rampager. Aerial Modification. Borrow's Expertise. So we're expertising. Uh-oh, there's a foil. There's a foil. Could it be? Could it be an Invention? It could be a Destructive Tampering. That's like the anti-Invention. Instead of an awesome foil, we get one of the worst foils possible. Alright. No second Fatal Push. So I think on average, I did the numbers, 1.8 Fatal Pushes per box. So hopefully we get at least 2, or we're running a bit below average. Because you obviously can't get 0.8. Gifted Aetherborn, good uncommon. Renegade Wheelsmith, Hungry Flames. Our rare is Metallic Mimic. And, ooh, that's got to have some value. Alright, well, if we're not going to open an Expedition or a good Mythic, Foil Brawl, Chief of Compliance. So this is good all around. Shorter redemption window is going to mean less foils. This is already one of the high value cards. People are really excited for Commander, where foil's even more relevant. So all around, that's easily our best open so far. By far the best card we've opened in our box. And we're not even a third of the way through, so hopefully that's just the start. We have not got a single Mythic yet, not one. Cogwork Assembler, Vengeful Rebel, Lifecrafter's Awakening. Our rare is Aid from the Cowl. Pretty horrible. And nothingness. Alright, back to the bulk rares. Alright, this is the last pack in the first third of our box. We will be through one row of our box with this pack. And we still have not got a Mythic. Foil Borrow helps. That makes me feel slightly better. Metallic Rebuke's going to be really good. I'm excited for that card. 1 mana leak seems reasonable. Wildfast Engineer, Gremlin Infestation, Barricade Breaker, ooh, Borrow Chief of Compliance. Well, we are borrowed up. Sweet. Good rare to open. People, like I said, are excited for it, so not a bad rare. On to the second stack of our box. Still looking for any Mythics, hopefully good ones, and Inventions. Lifecrafter's Gift, Siege Modification, Windkin Riders, Greenbelt Rampager, and Tokens and Land. Alright. Pretty bulkish. Not one of the better rares, even though it's a 3-4 for 3. Or for 1, rather. Alright, next bag. Another Metallic Rebuke. Gonna have our playset for standard. Goes in that Colossus deck. Foundry Hornet, Perilous Predicament, Monstrous Onslaught. Oh my goodness, double Aid from the Cowl. If we were going to pick a rare to double up on, Aid for the Cowl would be at the very, very bottom of our list. Absolute bottom of the barrel. Doesn't get much worse. Alright, let's see. Where's our uncommon start? Invigorate Rampage, Salvage Scuttler, Servo Schematic, rare is Aether Sphere Harvester. So this one's kind of went up in value with the banning of Smuggler's Copter. People are thinking it could see play in some of the vehicles decks. So not a horrible rare. We are still Mythicless, and we are getting pretty close to halfway through this box. Mythicless, Inventionless isn't surprising, but Mythicless is a little disappointing. So hopefully we get a bunch of Mythics the rest of this box. Outland Boar, Gremlin Infestation, so many of those. Enraged Giant, Paradox Engine. Alright, we have our first Mythic, and this one isn't super high value yet, but I really think this card is going to be busted. I have much faith that Paradox Engine is going to be broken somewhere, so I am fine with opening Paradox Engine. I would not be surprised if it got more valuable, because it's just so easy to break. So, alright, Mythic number 1. Where's our uncommons? Obviously, Heart of Kirin is the chase Mythic at this point. Cogwork Assembler, Rigid Tusker, Tezzeret's Touch, Quicksmith Spy, the bulkiest of bulk. Although, combos with our Paradox Engine. Quicksmith Spy, targeting Paradox Engine. Tap it, untap it whenever you cast something, draw through your deck. So we're building a commander combo deck out of this box, even though we're losing money so far like crazy. We got the Barrel as our commander, got the Paradox Engine, got the Quicksmith Spy. So I guess if we're gonna lose money, we might as well lose it in a fun way. Scrapper Champion, Aerial Modification, Pacification Array, Pia's Revolution, another bulk rare, another fun rare. There's a lot of fun rares in this set. Even the bad rares are fun. I really like Aether Revolt for that reason. And I think we're about halfway through, and our luck is still pretty horrible. Gonti's Machinations, the Nam Nam Renegade, Reckless Eraser, Walking Ballista. This one's been increasing in value a lot. This is going to be a 2-drop by the looks in a lot of green-black aggro decks, Winding Constrictor decks, kind of the Hangerback Walker slot. So it's definitely been trending the right direction to where it's now one of the more valuable rares in the set, which is good. Where are our uncommons? There we go. Deadeye Harpoonist, Untethered Express, Pima, Aether Seer, Tezzeret, the Schemer. So, yeah, I mean, Mythic number 2 is a good one. Only like $10, but the Mythics just don't get that high in that set. Will people figure out how to break Tezzeret is the question. I don't know, but I'm happy we opened it. So we're up to 2 Mythics. We're starting to get on track after not opening any Mythics for seemingly infinite amount of packs. Alright, next pack. Skip through Trophy Mage, decent uncommon. Airdrop Aeronauts, Crackdown Construct, Quicksmith Rebel. Oh man, we are getting all the rebels. Oh dear. Alright, that pack was like almost open partway. Alright, let's find our uncommons. Wellfast Engineer, Hungry Flames, Winkin Raiders, oh, a Johnny Unyielding. So our Mythic luck is changing. We've hit both Planeswalkers, still no Invention, but we're up to 3 Mythics, and we have, I guess that makes 2 of the 3 most expensive, no Heart of Kirin, but 2 of the 3 most expensive Mythics in our box, so that makes us feel a little better. Still below average by the numbers, so we should have at least 1 or 2 more, hopefully. Aeronaut Admiral, Untethered Express, Monstrous Onslaught, Aether Geode Miner, and we have, I believe, a foil in this pack. We do. Here's our foil. Could it be an Invention, an Expedition? Ooh, well, alright. Renegade Rallier is a pretty solid foil uncommon. Not Fatal Push, which is like $30, but a playable card. So playable uncommons in foil are always nice. Aether Geode Miner, pretty much bulk. And we got a Tezzeret token to go with our Tezzeret, the Ethereum Cell, basically a Lotus Petal token. And this is the last pack in the second third of our box, and then we will be 2/3 of the way through. So far, we're probably running average, but we haven't found an Invention, which is the big prize. Shield Aether Thief, Restoration Specialist, Barricade Breaker, Free Jam Regent, another foil, Precision Strike. Not as good as some of our other foils. I guess we got the foil Barrel too, so. Alright, on to the final third, our last set of packs. Still hoping for that Invention. Could use a Ensnaring Bridge. Chalice of the Void would be pretty sweet. Where's our uncommons here? Malphist or Revolutionary, Rogue Refiner. I actually like this card a lot as well. Reverse Engineer. Our rare is, ooh, Heart of Kirin, and we have a foil. Ooh, we have a foil. Could it be? Is this the time we finally hit it? Oh, Dawn Feather Eagle. All right, well, let's not understate the goodness of that pack. So our luck has actually turned around. Heart of Kirin is the most expensive mythic in the set last time I looked. I have been on vacation the past week, so maybe things have changed a little, but that means after starting off incredibly slow, we have opened the 3 most expensive mythics in the set, the 2 Planeswalkers and the Heart of Kirin. Still, man, we are getting to the point where we're like an Invention away from having a great box. That's the weird thing about modern sets with Inventions and Masterpiece Series cards is feel like you're losing unless you get a Masterpiece Series card, even if you open well. Midnight Entourage, land token. Good for Aetherborn Tribal, I guess. Not that I'm sure that's will really be a thing in Standard. What do we get here? Savage Scuttler, Crackdown Construct, a second Fatal Push. That's good. I do like second Fatal Push. I think this is a foil pack, so let's turn this around. Second Fatal Push helps. That does give us 2. So our rare is Battle at the Bridge. Reasonable. Actually, not very good. And our foil, is this it? Did we finally get an Invention? Is this the time? Oh, we got there! Yes! Vandelkin Shackles! So it's not Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, yes! Oh my goodness. So it's not Ensnaring Bridge or Chalice of the Void, but Shackles is sweet. I'm a big fan of Shackles. And that's a pretty sharp looking Shackles, so whoo! We got one! Well, our box is now officially a great box. We got oh man, I guess it shows how your luck can change with these boxes, because we started off so slow and so poorly, and then all of a sudden we're just hitting everything, all the best mythics. We got our Invention. Oh wow. Alright, Malphist Revolutionary, Rogue Refiner, Efficient Construct, Spire of Industry. Not bad. Spire of Industry, I think, is kind of underrated. I think that card's actually a very good land. So I'm not really... See this? There's like these cracks in this pack. That's so weird. I mean, we can't complain. It's definitely not like the packs are rigged or anything, because we've actually, at this point, I think we went from being unlucky to being lucky, especially since we finally hit a Invention. Ganti's Machinations, Namnam Renegade, Spire Patrol, Hope of Gurupur, another card that I think is actually a lot better than it's given credit for. Good combo protector. What do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we'll do the countdown for the final 5. At this point, I don't have much hope that we're going to open anything else sweet, because we've already opened, like, all the sweet stuff. At this point, I'd settle for, like, another Fatal Push would be sweet. Maybe another solid rare would be fine. But I'm not expecting anything crazy. Inspiring Statuary, Thopter, and Land. So, this is pack 6. To go, I mean. Skip through this stuff. Ravenous Intruder. Siege Modification, Illusionist Stratagem. Consulate Crackdown, good sideboard card. Land, token, Gremlin. Alright, 5 to go. Final 5 packs. So, what would make this great? One more Mythic would be fine. It's just so hard to complain if you open an Invention, because the odds are not high on opening Inventions. So it's hard to really complain about it. Skip through these. Daredevil Dragster, Foundry Hornet, Spire Patrol, Oath of Ajani, reasonable, land, and an emblem for Tezzeret. Okay, 4 to go. So one more of any Mythic and one more Fatal Push. I think that's what I'm rooting for here. I don't dare root for anything better than that, because we've opened a lot of good cards. Deft Dismissal, Ornithopter, Airdrop Aeronauts. Ooh, alright, Planner Bridge. I mean, I said one more of any Mythic, and Planner Bridge is a Mythic. Not high value, but it's a Mythic. And we have a Foil Island. Kind of like the art on that one. Interesting island. Alright, so we got our number of Mythics. So 3 more packs, rooting for a Fatal Push. Obviously, a second Invention would be absurd. I think the odds of hitting 2 in a box have got to be... I don't even know if that can happen, actually. It might be correlated, so it can't. So, let's see if we can get a Fatal Push in these last 3 packs. Outland Boar, Reverse Engineer, Felidar Guardian. I think that's the first one of those we've seen. Another good uncommon. And Karizev's Expertise. Not bad. I plan on playing that one in Modern. Not super high value, but I think all the expertises people will find are actually potentially broken. 2 packs to go, down to the very end. Can we get any more value out of this box? It's already turned out pretty good. Lifecrafter's Gift, Ridge Scale Tusker, Hidden Stockpile, Serum's Expertise. All right, I will take it. I think we've opened... What are we missing? I think we opened every expertise, so that's pretty good. Last pack, one last chance for a Fatal Push. 3rd Fatal Push. So, let's see, Trophy Mage. Oh, I think we have a foil in this one. Deft Dismissal. Alright, Sky Requisitioner. We have no Fatal Push, but we have a rare and we have a foil. Man, there's no way they give us 2 expeditions in a box. There's no way that's possible. So let's see the rare. Rare is... Ooh, SRAM, Senior Edificer. We'll take it. And our foil, closing things out with a foil. What do we have here? Maverick Thopterist. So, not an expedition, but a pretty sweet card. So, overall, we started off really slow. Things picked up as we went along. We got a Vidalcan Shackle somewhere in here. Oh, goodness. We also got that Foil Brawl, which I forgot about. So, I mean, the big winner is Vidalcan Shackles. A fine-looking Vidalcan Shackles. The Foil Brawl is pretty sweet. I don't know what its value is. I gotta go through and look everything up, and I'll come back in a minute and give a bit of a wrap-up. Alright, so let's briefly wrap up this box, and I have to say, it was absurd. So I put in the running totals so you could kind of follow along as we were going. So you kind of know where we ended up, but I wanted to talk about a couple of things. First off, of course, we got super lucky. You get an expedition approximately like 1 out of every 4 boxes, or an Invention Masterpiece series card. So we got one of those, and that just makes the whole box worthwhile. And that's how modern boxes are. In a world of masterpieces, you kind of have this equation where if you hit a masterpiece, you win. If you miss on a masterpiece, it's still possible to win. And our box is actually an example of that. We ran so incredibly well that our box would have been a slight winner even without the masterpiece. So we were just incredibly lucky all around on this box, which is especially crazy considering how poorly we started off. Like, the first third or almost half of our box was just complete blanks, but then it really turned around. Of course, the big deal is Vidalcan Shackles. Not one of the more expensive expeditions or Masterpiece series cards, actually one of the less expensive ones when you consider there's a lot in the like $80 range, some over 100, 150. So we actually got one of the worse, I guess, of the Masterpiece series cards from the set as far as value is concerned, but it doesn't matter. In a $100 box, if you get a Masterpiece, it is super hard to lose. So that's big news number one. Secondly, you get usually one foil rare in a box, and we got super lucky on that as well. Baral, Chief of Compliance, is maybe not the best foil rare we could get, but definitely like top 3, top 5, one of the most valuable foil rares. And coming in at 20 bucks, I didn't even realize that when we opened it, but it is really valuable. So that was a great surprise open, and there's a lot of variance in the foil rares. You can obviously get a intro pack rare, and it's basically worthless. Your foil rare is going to be worth like 25 cents. We got pretty lucky to hit a great one, which added almost $20 to our box value, but our good runs did not stop there. Not only do we get an Invention, not only do we get a great foil rare, we opened incredibly well as far as mythics. So if you look at Aether Revolt right now, there are 12 mythics altogether, but we got 4 of the top 5. Of the 5 most valuable mythics in the set, we almost got every single one. And the demon only moved into the top 5 recently, so a few days ago, we would have literally opened the 4 best mythics in the entire set in our box, which is incredibly lucky. Like, we very easily could have opened at least 1 or 2 bad mythics. I would have been pretty happy if we had gotten 2 of these 4 and gotten more lower end mythics, but we opened just every single thing that could go right went right. We got a Masterpiece series card, we opened a great foil rare, we got our 2 fatal pushes, which is the average, we opened fine as far as rares were concerned, and we just absolutely crushed it as far as mythics. Like, literally, if you could demonic tutor the mythics of your box, this is what you would demonic tutor. If you could pick 4 of them, maybe you throw in the demon because it spiked in price recently, but these are the best mythics in the set, and we got all of them. So altogether, we almost doubled up. Total value of $195.14, so almost $200 out of a $100 box. Anyway, that's been our Aether Revolt box opening. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.